What's up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. Probably the first time I ever covered a story like this. An esports pro trying to play 2 tournaments at one time. Did not go very well for the guy, unfortunately enough, but he has apologized ever since. And if you're curious who that is, it's actually a Hearthstone pro player known as Seiko. He was trying to actually play a Grandmaster event in Hearthstone alongside also trying to play an auto chess tournament qualifier, a qualifier for an event, which is actually a $1 million event coming up, I believe, in late October. He was actually caught not only by many viewers by how obvious he was, by casters he was called out by, and several pro players ever since then have now responded about this, how irresponsible it was, and how, I guess you could say, not a good thing to do for a pro player out there who is being watched on live stream and constantly. If you guys do not see the clip itself, I'll play you guys one very shortly. If you do rewatch some of the matches, though, several times throughout, it is very obvious he is distracted by something. That something just happened to be a $1 million qualifier for an auto chess. If you guys are not aware, is actually for Dota 2, and he did move on, by the way. And if anyone was wondering, he actually did qualify for the round of 16 this upcoming weekend. But here's a clip of him being clearly distracted while playing 2 tournaments at one time.
Did he not banker? He didn't banker it. What?
No, that is
Sorry, my brain
that is not okay.
My brain just refused to accept the idea that he didn't banker the Shivala there for a second.
That's just game.
Yeah.
Boston wins the game.
And he's just realized it. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. I'm not.
No,
like,
that's ridiculous.
And ever since then, yes, a bit of a freak out by a lot of people out there. There's a lot of sides to the story. First of which, Seiko has now responded pretty much just saying, hey, I apologize. He didn't really mention anything about clearing this with Blizzard, which we'll touch on in a second, but he just straight up said, I'm very sorry for anyone who was watching and, of course, did not enjoy the gameplay that he put forth. Probably not his best effort possible if you're trying to play 2 esports at one single time, as you guys can imagine. He straight up just said, I am very sorry about this. We actually do have Hearthstone's, though, their very own esports product manager, actually now responding as well and saying, hey, we're sorry as well because it might have been our issue. It was a miscommunication between them and Seiko. He did make them aware that he was actually having another qualifier during this Grandmaster event. Unfortunately enough, though, it was just misworded between the two, as apparently Hearthstone directors or management did think he'd be playing around the events, not playing the event at the same time as the Grandmaster. So a little miscommunication there actually on both fronts, and that's why both sides are saying sorry to the viewers out there. It does seem going forward we'll have pro players probably get in trouble if they try to do this kind of thing. As of right now, though, Seiko, he does get a free pass, and a mixed reaction from people out there. Obviously, viewers are pretty pissed off. Some casters very pissed off as well. So I pass the question on to you guys. How do you feel about this? Obviously, from a general audience standpoint, if he is one of your favorite pros or you're trying to watch some good matches and he is clearly not paying attention, not giving forth his best effort, yes, there's a responsibility from the players and the game organizers to make sure their players are fully concentrating on the game they are playing. So I understand being upset, but he did clear this with Blizzard ahead of time. He made them know that during this event he'd be doing a qualifier for a separate event. There was just a large miscommunication there, and he now goes down in history as, I think, my first story of an esports pro player trying to play 2 games or 2 tournaments at the same time, trying to earn that, I almost said earn that bread, and it just, I'm trying to hang with the younger crowd out there. But ironically enough, the same weekend, actually in WoW, it was G2's league member, that being Wonder, who was caught while on live stream pulling up WoW Classic. And he actually received a fine for that. I believe 1,000 euro pounds. I've never been good at distinguishing between euros or pounds. Either way, I'm sure you guys can tell. The LEC, very strict about playing multiple games at once. Blizzard, by the other hand of things, maybe not so much. Some miscommunication there. I think Seiko's one instance here has now set precedence for any esports pro player out there who wants to try and attempt 2 tournaments at once. They probably will not get the same leniency that Seiko did. But either way, he does go down in history. And that's going to be it for today's episodes of Gaming and Esports News. I'll be back here tomorrow, guys, breaking down several more stories. As always, I hope you guys all enjoy it. My name is Jake. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care of yourselves, okay? Focus on one game. Have fun with that one. And I'll see you guys back here soon.